What's up everybody, mindslitbeatzzz. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very basic, simple beat if you're a complete beginner, just downloaded FL, don't know what to do, have no music theory experience whatsoever. I got you, here we go. So a beat has four basic components. You're going to want chords, melody, drums, and bass. So I'm going to open this up right here. This is your channel rack. It'll have all the instruments that are in FL that you are playing. I'm going to use a piano. All the instruments I'm using are native to FL. None of them are downloaded. So if you just go here, packs, instruments, keyboard, grand piano, slide it right in, wait for it to load, and now we have piano. So if you open this, this will show you your piano roll, which will allow you to put notes in, play them wherever. So basically right click to put them in, left click to delete them. So I'm just going to do a basic 4-bar chord progression with each chord being a whole bar long. So basically just play around and find notes until you feel like they sound good. I'm going to just go with this. So I like that. These are going to be my bass notes, meaning they'll be the lowest. So now I need to turn these into chords. So a piano chord, a basic piano chord is called a triad chord. So it looks like that, where you have white key played, space, white key, space, white key. So all those darker lines are for the black keys and the lighter ones are for the white keys. So you're going to want to go, don't hit that one, this one, space, that one, and then you're going to want to do that to all of your notes until you have a chord progression. So now we already have our chord progression done. What we're going to do is go into the arrangement. You're going to see pattern 1, slide those in, hit song, and now you can hear them in there. So now we need a melody, so I'm going to go into pattern 2. I'm going to use the piano again, so I'm going to left click it and hit clone. This will give me a second piano. Now you can remember that our first chord, the triad, looks something like this. So that's the basic 1-bar chord. I'm going to use the same notes, but do a 1, 2, 3, 2 melody pattern. Meaning this will go 1, 2, 3, 2. So it looks like that. And I'm going to do the same for each chord. Wherever the chord was, playing those notes. Make sure they're all lined up so it sounds good. Now you go here, slide that in, you can hear them together, press song, play. Good, so now we need drums. Drums can be very basic. If you're a beginner, they're not the hardest to learn, so go 3, open this up. So again, if you go into packs, that's where you're going to have most of the drums that come with FL. They're not the best drums, you can download more later on, but if you're a beginner, you probably won't know how to do that yet and just want to stick to the stuff FL came with. So we need a hi-hat. Just play around with these until you find one you like. I like this one. Now we're going to need a clapper snare. I'm just going to go with a snare because I don't really like the claps FL comes with. They're more for EDM making. So your snare hit, you're going to want to have the first of the third bar. So first 2 are open and then the first of the third. So now you're going to want to go down, put them in 4 times for 4 bars. And for the hi-hat, you left click on it, fill each 2 steps. So now you have your basic drums. And you go in here, slide them on top. So now we need a kick and a bass. So we're going to go channel 4. Again, go into kicks in the packs. Find one we like. I don't really like any of these, but it's what we have. We're going to do very basic, just a bum bum. So that's the first of the first bar, and then the first of the second. Going to do that 4 times. Down the effect rack. And then we can slide that in. Oh. So now we have a kick. So now we need to add a bass or an 808. FL doesn't come with 808s as far as I know, but if you go into plugin database, hit generators, synth classic, there's this plugin called Flex. It has an 808 preset library in it, where you go to mobile tuned 808s. I think the clean is the best sounding one out of all these. You can choose whichever one you like, but I prefer the clean. Go into here. It's more of a sub bass than an 808, but it's what we have. So the first note was a C. So you want to have your 808 hit on the kick. You also want it to hit on the bass note of your chords. So the bass note of your chords is the lowest note on the scale. So there we go. That would be my C. Plays along perfectly. And if you don't want to click all these in individually, you can press Control, right click, it'll bring this out. You can select the whole thing. Then you hit Control B, and that duplicates it. And then just put them all on the right bass note. So there we go. Now we have all our bass loaded up. So there you go, that's just how you make a basic, easy beat. You can also move these around and arrange it if you want to, but this is just more for the learning process, so you know what to do, how to do it, the basics of it, and you can just build upon this and just get better and speed up your learning process. I'd appreciate it if you liked and subbed. Don't have to if you want to. Helps the channel out. See you in a later video.